good morning and welcome to the VSA Capital 5 Minute Morning Miner on Thursday, April the 3rd. And another bright sunny day today, nearly through the week. How are you doing, Ollie? It's still you and me, isn't it? Paul's still out in Switzerland, isn't he?
Yep. I'm all good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good indeed. I'm very, very happy. I mean, look, gold is going up. Tin is going up. $38,500 now. These are the top picks that I had, and they're performing fantastically. I'm just too good, aren't I, Ollie? Come on, don't need any of this. And somebody did comment on me yesterday that I'm starting to get a bit too political in this podcast. I'm not doing any politics today either. Off you go. Tell us the news, Ollie.
Well, actually, there's quite a lot from Zambia. We've got updates from Midnight Sun, Ivanhoe Mines, and Jubilee Metals. Jubilee, it's just an update on the potential acquisition that's been announced for some time, but it looks like there is now a more definitive timetable. They've got till mid-May to commit to acquiring this large waste project in Zambia. It's 260 million tons of material. They've been doing test work. This DD period has already been pushed back from January and March before, but it does look like mid-May is a bit more definitive. They'd negotiated down previously the acquisition price from 30 to 18 million, and they have $11.5 million to pay over the next 12 months if they go ahead. They've got a partner who will acquire 10 million tons of this material, but it looks like they are trying to find another bigger partner to help them with the wider project. So we'll look for further updates. It does look like they need to do something, as the share price has been drifting lower and lower.
Okay, well, we never like a share price drifting lower and lower. Sounds like they need us maybe to go and help them get it up. But anyway, that's another thing. Keep going. I like this Zambian concept.
Well, both exploration updates from Midnight Sun and Ivanhoe yesterday, explaining what they're going to be doing in 2025. Ivanhoe announced a new large-scale license package in Zambia, and that they're going to be spending $50 million and drilling about 100 kilometers of core holes, so a massive exploration program. Obviously, that's a 17.5 billion Canadian dollar company, but they are probably looking for the same scale and size of targets. And Midnight Sun, who also explained what they're going to be doing in 2025. We just had the results, a couple of months ago now, from Kajiba, where they'd done first phase drilling last year. But they will be doing work across Kajiba, Mitu, and Dumbwa. At Kajiba, they'll be drilling about 4 kilometers of RC, over 125 holes. So that's all quite shallow, sort of 30 meters a hole, and that will enable them to test the extent of this oxide material, where they're looking to do a partnership with First Quantum to help fill their mill. They will also do some deeper holes to test the sulfide potential and see whether some larger targets at depth. And at Mitu, they'll be doing partial ionic leaching, so a chemical surface survey, which actually they've just done at Kajiba, so they can use that information to try and reveal new targets at Mitu. At Dumbwa, where they now have 100% control, having dropped the partnership with Cobalt, they'll be doing an IP survey over the entire 20 kilometers strike length. That's obviously a massive target. but they're not quite ready to drill there yet. So the drilling will come from Cogiba, but given the scale of the targets, Midnight Sun is a 100 million Canadian market cap company at the moment. So I think the potential on the back of a discovery is really with Midnight Sun over Ivanhoe.
Very good. Okay. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. It looked a little bit quiet, certainly in London.
Well, obviously markets are under a lot of pressure because of the Trump tariffs, and people are pretty unhappy. And yeah, London is quite quiet. It is obviously the end of the tax year coming up. Funny enough, I've spoken to two people today going to Geneva to get out of the UK before the end of the tax year. They've been advised to keep their non-dom status or whatever. Actually, both now, sadly, going to leave the UK, I think, more permanently because of the tax situation. But there you go. Oh, I said I wouldn't get into politics tomorrow. I'm sorry, Ollie. Come on, there we go. We'll be back tomorrow. Actually, you've got the day off tomorrow, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Well, enjoy your day off. Unfortunately, nobody has invited me to lunch or to play golf tomorrow, so I guess I might have to just do some seriously hard work. But maybe Paul is back and we can talk to him. Anyway, back tomorrow. Thanks.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.